So good morning, good evening, wherever you are. So again, this is your guy Kev Capitals. We are back again with another video on Gbpusd. As usual, I use a 15 minutes for entries, and if I would like to refine my entries, I'll go to the 5 minute. But then remember that my 15 minutes is aligning with the 4 hour. Okay, yeah, that is a top-down analysis. So today, as you can see, the market is still we are still bearish. So we had a break of structure at this point here. So we had a break of structure. So after the break of structure here, I had to mark my premium and discount zones as usual. So I use the gun box to mark the 50% of it. So that is it. Then I'll align it here. Correct. So this is the 50%. So we've done our premium and discount zones. So as I always tell you, ensure that when you are buying, you buy in the discount, then you sell while in the premium zone. So after marking my 50%, you realize that we have a level of where the market was retracing back to mitigate this point here. And before that, you must ensure that you also find where we have liquidity. And as you can see here, we have liquidity. This can be trend line liquidity, but then it was taken out. So I'll use X to indicate our liquidity. Then again, the market rose up, took out this liquidity here, and now we are interested in finding our price of interest. And how do I mark my price of interest? I use the fibs. So I'll mark from the swing high to swing low. Then after that, I've always remained on the 70% as my entry point. So that is it. So after you mark your price of interest, now at this point, as I've always told you before, the price when it retraces back, you can buy and wait for a sell. So you must be keen here. So you realize that this candle here, even though it formed equal loss after, but it's the low of this candle has been taken out by this candle here. So here liquidity has been taken care of at this point, correct? So after you mark your liquidity sweep that way, so I'll have again to mark my price of interest here. So I want us to take a buy, okay? I want us to take a buy before you can take a sell, because these are two-way stuff. So I'll go to the 5 minute time frame to refine my entries. So here we are on the 5 minute time frame, as you can see. So at this point here, price just took out the previous candle low, so liquidity is taken out at this point, and therefore we have to go long here. We have to go long at this point. Then, as usual, we target our entry point for the sell, but then your stop loss should just be slightly uh, above your price of interest. But what do you realize on this market? The price actually did not hit our TP, but instead uh, it reversed back. So for when you want to manage your risks, at some point, I will have entered at this point here. You take profit at this point, just at the beginning or at the end of the fair value gap. So you could have taken that is 9 risk to reward. Okay, but then as you can see, the market did not touch our price of interest because we are waiting the market to um, hit this point, then reverse back. But as you can see, the market was just consolidating at this point, and finally, the market just went downwards without even um, tapping our POI. Okay, so as long as you have your strategy, risk management is very key, and just trade as per your strategy. So according to our analysis, we did not hit our price of interest and we cannot take control of the market. The only thing is we have to set up and relax and wait for the market to do what it does best. So that was our analysis today. So let's wait for tomorrow and see what will happen in the market. So thanks for listening. We'll be